Once I press record, give it like a 3-second countdown, and I'll bring us in, and then we'll get going.
What if we do like iCarly, bro? Like 1, 2, 3, boom. You know how they come with music.
Why are you the way that you are?
Son?
Play this record as frequently as possible. Perfect.
Welcome, everybody, to our very first episode of the Word Podcast. I'm Angel Clemente. With me here.
See, it's usually.
And?
Bryce Denham. Let's get it.
And we're just three boys, three bros from the same hometown, just trying to make a living here, do what we love to do, making our show. We want to tell our story. So, hope that you guys join us along. But, first episode right here, we're kind of just chilling amid this entire coronavirus outbreak. But... yeah, let's get started a little bit with talking about ourselves. Deno.
I'm first.
Bro, who are you? Who are you? What do you do? I don't even know who you are.
Dude, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah?
Thanks.
Well,
Thanks.
okay.
No, so, my name is Bryce Denham, I guess. We'll start here. Cool little fun fact. We all pretty much grew up together, right?
Yeah.
A little bit. Middle school, high school. I kind of distanced myself through going to a different school at a younger age, but then we all kind of came together, started kicking it for a long time. I guess I just graduated from University of Indianapolis, got a full-time, big-time boy job now, inside sales kind of gig. But yeah, just trying to start some outside stuff. We all came together one night, I think we were hanging out at a bar or something. Mm-hmm. Said, hey man, we should start a podcast. So we've kind of...
Well, it was on the way to the bar. We were kind of talking.
We were discussing it, and then we're like, let's bring this up to Deno. And then you're like, bro, for the last week or so, I've been like thinking about how I need to start a podcast. And we're like, bro, that's literally what we're trying to do.
Yeah, and that was a crazy thing. I think I even told Braylee about it. I was just like, a podcast.
Do you want to shut that off?
A podcast would be like...
What the fuck?
Hey, but it's good because I'm glad that happened. Because, we're still trying to fix little tweaks here and there.
Which is wild because we all kind of... Not we all, but we distanced a little bit over college. Like, I haven't talked to Angel since high school.
I was so happy until then.
And then, fuck, son. I don't know, we were just like, let's go out to the bar sometime. And you started drinking. That's when you actually started drinking. It was interesting.
What?
Like, well, before you never drank.
No.
And then we talked to him, and he was all about... Like, not all about drinking.
I wasn't all about it.
He drank.
Take notes. The only one out of us three who actually waited till their 21st to take a sip of alcohol, let me tell you.
Facts.
Was me.
Sorry, Gloria. But, alright, Souza.
Yeah, that's enough about me.
Yeah, Souza. Who the fuck are you? Why are you wearing a hoodie? Why are you wearing sunglasses? Huh?
I don't know.
Who are you trying to hide from?
I like the feel of hoodies, man. For real. I like hoodies and I like jewelry. I like hats. I like all kinds of stuff like that.
He's a big flexer, let me tell you.
Accessories,
Big
yes.
flexer.
Big name brands person.
Got that drip.
Yeah.
For sure.
Souza, what do you do, man? Where do you
Anyways, I'm into like computers, stuff like that, but like my occupation is just construction, really. It's all I've ever really done since I've gotten out of high school. So I'm a carpenter. I do that. I'm a baby daddy. I have a 5.5-month-old baby.
Yes, sir.
Pretty excited.
Ugly little baby.
No, she's fucking the cutest baby in the world, hands down.
Deno, what do you do? What do you do for work, bro?
I sell like construction equipment. So if you call in, you want something, I can rent it to you, sell it to you. That kind of whole gig.
So do you sell to him? Are you his drug dealer technically?
I could be.
You his plug, right?
I am indeed his plug, but he doesn't ever call me. So.
Damn, fake.
Well, I'm not an operator, so we don't necessarily go hand in hand, bud.
Angel, what are we up to, man?
Well, brief little history. I graduated from Manchester University, small little Indiana school. Did digital media, so I do graphic design, I do video editing. Right now, I'm an art teacher at a middle school, so I'm unemployed. Simple as that. But we're just here chilling, trying to make a living, trying to do what we want to do, have fun doing it. And the best part is we get to do it together as bros. So,
sure.
Like Deno said, we were great friends. College kind of not ripped us apart, but it spread us apart. It distanced us a little bit. We kind of went away, did our own thing, grinded on our own, came back together, and we found each other with the same interest of wanting to do the show. So
for sure.
Now we're getting this started. So
and I think that's the biggest thing. Like, this is over anything. It's just gonna be fun.
yeah,
So we're gonna have a good time, and I'm glad you guys can kind of sit here with us and experience it, because we're gonna be doing some pretty wild stuff on here, aren't we?
maybe.
Hey, hold on. Don't forget, son. We're on TikTok, just so you know. We're podcast official.
We are indeed
plug,
on TikTok.
plug.
So yeah, follow us on TikTok, the word podcast. Follow us down there, Instagram. Just make sure you get us out there and keep you updated.
I don't think it's gonna be right there, but so.
Yeah, well,
It might.
It's gonna be. I'll be either there or there.
If it's not, it's going to be awkward. So, but all right. So, first topic. I feel like it's important that we talk about this because this is kind of there it is. There, right there for you. Let's talk about this coronavirus, this COVID-19, guys.
what
It's
is it?
the new sensation that's sweeping the nation, bro. It's the little virus outbreak that's kind of shutting down the entire country right now. So, the main question I want to ask you guys, because I feel like this is kind of like a half and half. Do you think it's overhyped right now, or is this something that we should really be scared about?
I think it's for sure overhyped.
You think it's overhyped, Deno?
When it first started, I was like, geez, like the media's just blowing it up, like totally over proportion. But not to say that it's not. I still feel like the media is blowing it up, but it is pretty serious.
Yeah.
I feel like it is pretty serious.
Well, okay. So is it serious as in, like, it's dangerous, or like what's so serious about it?
It's killing people off. So I mean, it's crazy how it's not really attacking the infants and like the small children.
Yeah.
But it's wiping away like the elderly, the middle-aged, upper middle-aged individuals.
It just killed a dog.
And it just killed a dog.
Just killed a dog.
I heard it wasn't supposed to be like animals couldn't get it.
Well, that's what they thought. That's what they thought too. But I just read yesterday that the first dog died from it. Its owner had it, and then the dog got it and it died. It was like some type of Pomeranian.
Well, so they said it like travels through bacteria, like to your face.
It's like airborne. It's airborne. So I think what's dangerous about it is how easy it spreads.
Yeah,
That's what's dangerous about it. I don't think, like, I agree the media's overhyped it quite a bit. What I don't like is like how everyone's freaking out about it, right?
Yeah,
there's a lot of freaking out. Everyone's seen the explosion over like trying to get toilet paper and all these supplies. How stores are losing supplies because everyone's buying them so fast, right? But I think so. I have friends who are like not mad, but they are pretty furious that they're mad at people for overreacting, right? So I have friends who are like, because everything's getting canceled, right? Like the school just closed for 3 weeks, and now we just got an email that said that the school's closed until May 1st.
Yeah,
so I'm
that.
gonna have a job until May 1st right now,
Bro,
which
crazy.
It sucks. But like, I want to complain. I don't want to complain. Nice little vacation, but like, bro, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do for a month and a half, bro? I gotta find something else to do. So, but it's closing everything down. And I have friends who are like, bro, it's literally just like it's like another flu. It's literally it kind of is, like the percentage of like the death rate isn't that bad. You have anyone who is under 50 and doesn't have health problems, they have a 99.7% chance of surviving it. Right? It's literally just a flu. But like the fact that it spreads so fast, and the fact that it's something humans have never seen before, because it came, I'm pretty sure it came from bats. I'm not 100%. I'm almost sure it came from people eating bats.
I heard it was like a snake that bit something that
Dude,
someone
there's so
ate.
much.
There's so many theories.
Wherever it originated from, that's where like the first 5G is like becoming where it came from.
Yeah.
And so I've heard people from the radiation of the 5G network.
Really?
It's caused this.
Really?
Which that's what I'm kind of fascinated by, because do we really know like the start of it?
I don't think there's anything for sure, because people can just read random different things on Facebook, and whether it's true or not, people are just going to share it, and that's what people are going to believe, you know?
Right.
So it's same with the news outlets. We don't know exactly what's real, what's not, because we're not out there. We're all quarantined in our homes. Mm-hmm. But regardless of how it spread, it's nothing humans have ever seen before, and that's why it's spreading so quickly, because our immune systems aren't ready for it. Although it's not like powerful enough to kill all of us or even a lot of us, the fact that it spreads so quickly is dangerous.
And that's what's scary about it.
And that's what's scary about it. It's not that it's scary because it's going to kill us. It's scary that it's another way that we can die, because there's already so many ways that humans, can get killed. We're weak, we're weak beings.
It's the invisible enemy.
Yeah, it's the invisible enemy. But like now there's another one. Apart from all of the ones that there already are, there's already another one, and that's the scary part. And I don't think that's I think I would rather have the overhype and overprotection than us being like, oh, it's just another flu. Let's continue on. Let's keep 1,000 kids in one building and teach them and have them all get it in one day, and then probably like 20, 30 of them die. That's a lot of kids, right? So I think it's okay with these schools closing. I think it's okay with shutting a lot of stuff down to prevent that from spreading until we figure that out. I don't think it's an overhype. Yeah, like,
You don't think so?
I think like buying supplies and basically sweeping out markets. I think that's an overreaction.
That's overhyped for sure.
But I don't think the way we're reacting to this virus is an overhype, right? We're trying to contain it, and that's what we would do with anything. And I don't know, man. I don't think it's a bad thing what we're doing right now. It's precautions, right? Now,
I agree.
Like, let me put a super extreme example out here. So we're talking about, say there's like a school shooting, right? And let's take like the one that happened in Orland Park a couple of years ago. Right, remember there was a huge like controversy that they were like, oh, there were police officers outside or like resource officers outside the building. They didn't go in. Why didn't they go in? They didn't know about the shooting. And like, why wasn't the school more prepared? Why wasn't the school more prepared? Every time there's like a shooting, the number one question is, why weren't they more prepared? Why weren't there more precautions? Why weren't there all of these things set in place, right? That's what America's doing right now. They're taking precautions, and people are getting mad about it. They're getting mad that we're taking precautions, like, let's do something about it before it gets bad. Because either way, people are going to get mad. If we take action and change things up before they get bad, people are going to be like, why are you changing it? It's not that bad. And it's like, all right, then we won't change anything. And then things get bad, and then people are going to get mad and be like,
Things get worse.
Things are going to get worse. People are going to be like, why didn't you change anything? Things are bad now. Look what you've done because you haven't done anything. Well, they're never going to win. People are never going to be happy.
Never.
So it's like, settle for one or settle for the other. I would much rather change things now before they get worse and contain it with minimal casualties than the government just being like, you know what, you guys don't want to change anything? Let's keep it, see how it goes. We think it's going to be fine. And then shit hitting the ceiling and people just being like, why didn't you take care of this? We pay you tax money. Why aren't you doing anything about it? And then it's not an overhype, right? Mm-hmm. People are dead now. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of things to question about it. Like, recently, there's a lot of theories coming out.
Right.
Like, with the COVID, they think that China released it, maybe purposely. Or, I've heard that one. I've heard
so many theories, dude.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like about those theories is how much, like, stereotype is coming towards Asian people.
And which I saw the other day, there's a lot of Asians buying guns and stuff.
I don't blame
because
them.
of it.
I don't blame them, dude.
which is crazy. Which a lot of people are buying guns, but they said most
crazy.
of them
I just
are
heard
agents.
yesterday that if you go somewhere to like find ammo or guns, it's extremely hard.
Yeah.
Almost every store sold out of just either guns in general or ammo because people are stocking up on that.
Well, I heard a theory too. This is one of the craziest theories that I heard. I heard that like the government actually released it, or like the world government, released it and let it spread, so that people can get quarantined into their homes, so that the government can come in, and when they come up with like some type of vaccine, they're just gonna like take control of us. They're gonna basically like establish like a new, like basically it's gonna be the end of fucking governments in general. It's just gonna be a new like world order, and it's just a way for like the government to control people. Like they have us trapped in our house, right? So now they have us where they want us. Now they're gonna do what they want. They're gonna come in, just be like, hey, you're in your house, you can't do anything. Give us your guns, give us whatever else, right? Leave us helpless, and then they're just gonna be like, now you're ours, and they're just gonna do whatever they want, and it's gonna be like the end of like the U.S. It's gonna be the end of like it's just gonna be like an entire new world order, dude. I heard that it's about to change.
That's an extreme theory.
It's about to change everything. It's extreme until it happens. That's all. I'm not saying I believe it though, but like it's just something I read and I was like, that's wild, but
it's not out of the ballpark, but it's very like.
But like again, like you're gonna believe what you're gonna believe, right? Yeah. Exactly. So like, I don't think anything's out of the question, like you said. It's just who knows what's gonna happen, right?
And I've heard they've known about it for like a year,
dude.
Like
okay,
6 months to a year.
One of the teachers I was working with, we were in the office, and he got a bottle of like Lysol. He looked at like what it prevents. This is a bottle that the school has had for like 5-6 years. On the bottle, it said like COVID-19, like human coronavirus. It said that.
Yeah, they said they've
known about this strain for years, dude. Like, isn't that fishy? That's fishy.
Yeah, we found that out at my work too. One of my bosses was looking at that. It says human coronavirus, but coronavirus, if you look it up,
I hear there's different versions.
This is a different version.
Right.
This is a version like that comes from animals. This is one that supposedly came from bats, which is why humans aren't ready for this strain. That's why it's spreading so quickly, right? Like we're immune or immune-ish to human coronavirus. This isn't human coronavirus. This is like fucking bat coronavirus or something like that,
It's crazy.
It is crazy. That's wild.
I mean, I don't want to dive too big into it, but I just wish people wouldn't buy up everything because like
this man needs diapers for his baby.
The whole toilet paper stuff, dude, that's blown.
Okay, so that's something you don't need. That's not a necessity.
I saw a picture the other day of this lady. She was checking out at the grocery store. She had like 30 gallons of milk, an entire cart filled of milk gallons. It's like you can't even drink all that milk fast enough, and all of that shit's going. It's going to waste.
Exactly.
Like you don't need that much milk. Like unless you're getting milk for like, I don't know, you went grocery shopping for like an entire block or something. Maybe then.
That makes sense.
But like who goes shopping for an entire block, right? All that food's going to waste, and then there's people who didn't get there in time for other reasons, right? Souza, you got your baby and like, oh, like she's feeling a little under the weather, so you don't want to go out yet, right? So you show up to the store last, everything's gone. What are you gonna get for your baby? That's tragic, dude.
Yeah.
And it's nothing like that's just out of your control, and that sucks.
Like
that's what bothers me too.
Just like stuff that's really important, like I think they need to ration everything out, everything that's getting bought up.
It's called socialism.
Yeah. I just think they need to ration it all out.
So do you think we're about to shut everything down?
I think so.
Completely?
Yeah.
Because we're already seeing it in like different areas, but schools, businesses.
I think it's slightly going to get worse before it gets better.
For sure. It's definitely not at its worst yet.
I was telling you earlier, like, right now in our county where we're at, there aren't any cases. There are cases around us, not a whole lot, but there aren't any cases here. And I think the reason that is because there aren't like that many available tests, or people aren't going out to get tested. I think if everyone got tested, there would be a lot more cases that people don't, because people don't even know they have it yet.
No.
Like, I'm pretty sure you have it.
Dude, I might have it.
Why are we here?
This may be our first and last podcast.
But, like, people have it. They might not even know they have it. So it might be a lot worse in terms of how many cases there actually are, because people aren't out there getting tested. But they could be. Who knows? So
what's weird is, like, I've heard it takes 2 weeks to even know, like catch any symptoms
Yeah,
whatsoever.
exactly. So through that time, you can be spreading it.
For sure.
Which sucks. That's why it's so dangerous in terms of spreading. Killing people, not so much, though it can, but yeah.
Well,
That's wild.
I don't know about you boys, but I'm ready to move on to a lighter subject.
Let's do it.
So what you got for it? Oh, bringing out the big guns, are you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so
A little game.
we're going to play a little game here. We're going to play Never Have I Ever, okay? So most of you guys have played Never Have I Ever. It's a pretty simple game. We're not going to use our fingers, though. We're just going to keep on rolling. The only thing that's different is if you've done what someone says you have, whatever someone says, if you've done it, you take a shot of medicine, right? This
Trying
is
to fight the coronavirus.
Yeah, it is coronavirus medicine. So, Dino?
You got it?
Yeah. So, and if you choose to want to explain your story, if you want to tell a little story about it, you can. If you think it's exciting. If it's not exciting, save it. Don't even bother. We're not here for it. So, sponsored by Jim Beam. No, I'm just kidding. We're not sponsored yet.
No
And-
free deals.
And if anyone is wondering that's under 21, no, that actually doesn't cure coronavirus, and no, you shouldn't do it.
Yes.
Facts.
Facts.
Big facts.
Because, you know, there's those people out there that like, oh, he said it, let's
We're
go.
fighting Corona with Jim Beam. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
All right. Who wants to start?
See, these questions are difficult because, like, never have I ever, us being, 23 years old, I feel like we've done a lot of stuff.
So, we should be getting we should be getting pretty drunk then.
This is true.
Yeah. No, I do not like alcohol. I'm not an alcohol guy. So this is not going to be enjoyable for me. Just big heads up
Here.
on that.
I mean, I'll start out.
Go for it.
This is just the first thing.
Yeah,
that pops to
get the
my
ball
mind.
rolling. It doesn't even have to be good.
I
Just
mean,
get
never
the
have I ever really had a kid before, so.
That's
That's
targeted.
a cheap shot for sure.
I mean, let's just get this going.
I mean, that's cheap, son.
Damn.
You got a kid.
Yeah.
All right, Susan, you got one?
Never have I ever been out of the U.S.
I wish I have.
You've never been out of the U.S.?
Hold on, does the Bahamas count? I don't ever know.
Yes. The Bahamas are their own country, dude. You
Are
just
they
made me-
though?
Yes, they are. You just made me take a shot for nothing.
Looks like Susan's taking a shot with you.
Yep, you gotta take that shot, bro. Take it.
Is it really though? Like,
Yes, the Bahamas are their own country.
mother.
Now, if you would have said Puerto Rico, that's a different story. Because that's U.S. territory now.
Oh my god.
Bahamas are not.
Because I don't ever know, like, down there in those
No, bro.
islands.
Drink that shit.
Fuck.
Step
Drink
up,
that
my
shit.
guy.
Drink it.
Son. I only got 3 left.
I don't care, bro. We're not doing fingers. We're just taking shots.
Ugh.
All right, my turn. Never have I ever bought a brand new car.
You kind of have.
Does a lease count?
Yeah, you drive.
At least
You
it's
drive.
buying it,
You drive.
technically.
You drive it around.
A lease is where you pay for it, and if you want to buy it after the 2 years, then you can. So technically, or you just don't get another car, and you just.
Why are you drinking
So have
my?
I bought one?
Cause I
Why are you
fucking
drinking my
drink
Red Bull?
now, so I'm already out of mine.
I'll just take one. Just
Yeah, because you have a new car.
Facts. Which I'll be getting a new car.
We'll get ready to take a
Soon.
shot here soon.
But I won't be anytime. Probably won't be this year.
All right, Dana, you got one?
I feel like we should have had these wrote down.
Probably a good
I
idea.
feel like we should get a 5. For sure.
No, bro, let's get fucked up.
Let's get five.
Son, the game is you play with one hand.
Right. The
you go
game
there,
also
then
dolls. The game also says nothing about shots, but we're putting our twist on it.
Son, I have to work the next day.
You're not my dad.
And drive home. I got one
Do you?
that I don't think any of you have done, but never have I ever went like bungee jumping or skydiving.
Nope.
Those kind of go.
Would you guys
Wait.
go skydiving?
Oh,
Yes.
I would do it.
For sure.
I would be like 30% scared that I'm gonna die, but I would be ready for it. You know, if I'm gonna die, I think I would rather die falling from 10,000 feet in the air.
And just hitting the ground.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Yeah, that's a way to go out.
Dude, I don't know if I could. That's a rush unlike any
No,
other.
dude. Honestly, dude, I would want to go like skydiving so bad that I think on my first try, I want to jump out of the plane, no parachute, and have the guy come out and get me.
Stop.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, dude.
You would puss out, dude.
Maybe, but I
No,
want
you
to.
definitely would. There's no way.
No,
I don't
dude,
even
I
think
would.
they would let you do that.
I would want to
No.
do. I would want to do it, dude.
No, that's
That's like
They would
signing your
not
life
let-
away. Like
yeah.
you're
No, it's
50-50
not.
chance.
Yeah, no, it's not 50-50 chance. They're experts. They know what they're doing. They're gonna come get me. All I have because I know how aerodynamics
yeah, but
works.
you got a strap.
If I sprawl out, okay, and they like close in, they drop faster. They can catch me. I know how it works.
But then they gotta strap you in with them.
Yeah, you know we're like 20,000 feet in the air. We got like 5 minutes of that shit. You think we can't get a strap in there in 5 minutes? All you gotta do is clip a hook.
It's like a minute and a half.
No,
I'm pretty
bro.
sure.
No, bro, it's fine.
Yeah.
I
You
would
ain't-
want to try it. At least on the second. At least let me go down once, shoot. Let's get back up there. Let me free fall it.
Doing it safely, yes, I'd do it. 100%.
Gotta live on the edge.
That
dude.
content would be.
You gotta live on the
A1.
edge.
That content would be badass. I would do it, but man, I'd be freaking out.
It's not about the content. It's about the experience, dude.
Like getting up there and just imagine just like.
Just opening the door and be like,
Oh
"All
yeah,
right,
and you're like
I'm about to
that.
jump
This
out of the
shit's
freaking
real. As soon as that door opens, oh,
That would be so exciting.
I'd have butterflies, dude, for sure.
Yeah, I'd love it.
Ooh, jinx, dude. All right, Angel, you got it. You got one?
Never have I ever dropped out of college.
I mean, why are these all against?
I've never done it, dude.
I've never done that.
Never
either.
dropped out.
No, it's alright. I got one.
Do you?
Yes, sir. I got a goodie.
Go ahead and say it. Dude.
What you
I
got?
feel like it's geared towards me.
It could be Angel. I don't know if you have ever, but
But definitely.
never have I ever smoked a cigarette.
You guys haven't tried it?
No,
You guys haven't?
no.
Shit's disgusting, dude.
Dude, I know it is.
It's very gross.
Wait, how do you know it's very gross?
I'm just the person that can't stand the smell of it. So like I wouldn't try it. Like I don't have anything against people that smoke, but
But no, it's disgusting, and that makes it sound like I'm a cigarette smoker. I'm not. Just have tried it.
Bro, you're nasty.
like for sure, like I work around people that smoke and it doesn't bother me. But like, just my opinion, really.
All right, whatever you say, man.
Did you drink?
About to.
Well, let's go, son.
You need to refill yours.
I do.
All right, from now on, let's try and do things that don't target us. Just try and do like think of something that you've
one
never
wasn't
done.
Targeted, but
You can say
Some
that.
I
You can
haven't.
say that all you want.
I haven't tried.
But-
Oh, you know what?
If there's something you've never done, go ahead and say it. I got one. Never have I ever been to an NFL game.
I have never, dude. I want to so bad.
I've only ever been to. I've been to an NBA game and I've been to MLS game and stuff. I've never been to an NFL game. I've never been to an MLB game. Never been. I've been to a hockey game.
Hockey's fun, dude.
Wait, have I been to a hockey game? Yeah, Chicago Wolves. Not even the Blackhawks. It was the Wolves. I don't even know if I'd count it.
Hockey's extremely fun.
It looks. I can't watch it on TV because I can't see the puck.
Right.
It's hard to keep up with the puck. Like hockey fans, I give you props. You filled that up a lot, dude.
Yes, sir.
You're about to die.
Anyways, yeah, I've been to a few Bears games.
I want to go to either a Bears or a Colts game.
I'm a Bears fan. Go to a Bears game because the Colts suck, and they have a lot of older fans, so it's kind of
Bro,
like
the Colts just signed
toned
Phillip
down.
Rivers, bro. What do you mean? They're about to be good.
No, the Bears stadium is hype.
It is.
Soldier Field. Okay, I've been.
Bears have a lot of crazy fans.
I've
Yeah,
been to
it's
Soldier
so
Field.
fun.
I've been to Soldier Field multiple times, but always for soccer games. Always for
Yeah.
soccer games. Because when they have like international games, Soldier Field or Toyota Park, where the fireplace, it isn't big enough, so they go to Soldier
Yeah.
Field.
I've been to the games at the Bears Stadium, Soldier Field, and I've been when they played the Colts at Lucas Oil, So I got a taste of both, and definitely the Bears game. Hands down.
Okay. Anybody else? You got anything?
I do. Never have I ever gotten kicked out of a bar.
That's targeting, bro.
Bro,
You know.
that's so
Have you never?
No, I've never gotten kicked out of a bar.
Have you know?
Whoa! I didn't know that, Angel. Shut up. Nice, dude. Congrats. Drink up, son.
Granted, all right. Do you want to explain the story? Of why
No,
you got
I
kicked out?
No, you tell us.
You tell it.
Wait, how many times have you ever been kicked out of a bar?
Twice from the same bar.
Same bar. And they keep letting you back in.
Yes, they do. It's weird.
I'm surprised he's not.
Boom, we're back. So Bryson wanted to tell us a story about how he got kicked out of bars. So he ended up cutting the feed, and we had to figure out how to get this back. So we're back, and Daniel's not getting out of telling us the story. So did you just break my headphones?
No, we're good.
You better not.
Facts. All right. So you guys really want to know the story?
I kind of want to know the
I
story.
mean, I was there for it, so.
Okay.
I want to know the
so
story.
it was just one weekend. Susan and I just went to the bar. You know,
Thanks.
just wanted to have a good old time. So we go to the bar, and it's the last place we end up at. So if you're from our area, you may know which bar we're going to, but we all go to like throughout the night. You just go to a whole bunch of different bars, and then at the end of the night, when it's real late, you go to this one bar and just kind of finish up your night there. So we were finishing up our night, feeling good, dancing on the dance floor and whatnot, and the DJ at the place just plays like awful, tremendous music.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible music. So I'm just like, man, I'm just not feeling this music. And then I go up to the railing on the side of the dance floor and just like kind of put my back towards the railing, cross my arms, and I'm just like still vibing to what music's being played, but at the same time I'm like, damn, this sucks. So I may have like looked down at my feet, and next thing you know, I'm getting a full-on hand to the back of my neck, and the guy is literally like screaming at me. He's like, "You're coming with me, walk with me," and I'm like looking back, and then I'm like looking back at Susan. He's like in the same position that I was. So I don't know what was going on at that point.
Maybe because you're white.
All I knew is that I was kind of pissed this time. Granted, I was drunk, but I wasn't like throwing a fit or anything. I was just mainly confused as to why I was getting kicked out of the bar.
Right.
So I have a relative who actually works at that bar. He's like the bouncer there. Well, not really the bouncer, but he like lets everyone in. And so I was telling him, I was like, dude, I just got kicked out of this bar for no reason. He was like, well, what were you doing? I was like, I was literally just dancing on the dance floor, me and Souza, and then I go up to the side of it and just like chill and hang out for like literally 5 seconds, and then someone puts a hand on the back of my neck and kicks me out. So he's like, well, do you want to talk to the person that kicked you out? I was like, yeah, I'm feeling confident. And so he brings out this dude, he's like, and it was an older gentleman. He's like, yeah, whatever. I was explaining my situation. He wasn't giving me like the day of time, but at the end of the day, he was like, we're about to close anyway, just go home. And so, like, Susie comes stumbling out later, or like, shortly after, and then we're just like, all right, well, that's our night. I mean, we're going to go home. So that was the first one, which, from my point of view, is pretty BS.
Sounds like it.
The second one is...
Same bar, right?
Same bar.
Yep.
Same setup. I mean, we go enjoy our night, and then we end our night here at this bar. Still feeling good. This is when...
This is back-to-back weekends as well.
Yeah, this is the very next weekend. Susan and I are at that bar taking shots, and then I was just like, let's get a shot of Ruppelmans. And so I think like I bought a round of Ruppelmans, and then so Susan and I were taking them, and for some reason this past couple months, every time I take a shot of Ruppelmans, I don't feel well. I'm like, okay, I need to go to the bathroom or I need to leave, go home. And this particular instance, I did not feel well. Took my shot, and I was like, oh, shit, dude, Susan, I'm about to go to the bathroom. And so I hurry up and go to the bathroom. I don't know what you did. Did you go outside?
Either.
I think you went outside.
I did go outside.
So Susan obviously didn't feel well either, so he went outside. I for some reason, went to the bathroom. And while I'm pissing, so I'm just at the urinal, and while I'm going to the bathroom, minding my own business, I just back my hips up a little bit, lean forward, and just puke a little bit, just a tiny
Did you get any?
Just
down
a
there?
tiny bit,
just
right?
a tiny bit, like nothing serious. I didn't like it wasn't all over the walls or anything. It was just boom right here. Didn't mind anyone's business. Kept it to myself. And then I was walking out.
I could only imagine watching that, like, sitting there taking a piss next to a guy, and then just see him just like
It was
puke while you're
very
peeing.
subtle. I was like, damn,
That'd be wild.
I just pulled that off because it was pretty smooth. So as I was walking out, I'm thinking, all right, I'm feeling a lot better. That shot kind of hit me in the wrong spot. Just let it out, feeling really good. A couple seconds later, I get a hand to the back of my neck, and some guy behind me saying, "You're coming with me." And so I'm like, all right, it's just not meant to be. After that, I was talking to Souza. I was like, I think as I was getting kicked out,
He was
Seth
coming in.
walking
yes,
That's
I
what-
just got
And
back
so
in.
we're passing each other, and I, of course,
I remember that now.
have a hand on the back of my neck.
Like at first when we were talking about it, I was like, you're like, I don't know where you were. I was like, I don't even remember where I was either. And then I was like, yeah, I was waiting outside.
Yeah.
And I was out there for like a half hour, and you were texting me like, come back in. And I was like, all right, wait in line, walk back in, and as I'm walking in, you're walking past with the security guy.
That's funny, dude.
It was funny as shit because I stopped and I looked, and you're just walking. And I was like, oh, here we go again, back-to-back weekends.
So, dude, I don't know. I
Yeah,
just think it's an unfortunate turn of events, and it's not like I was doing anything wrong. Seriously,
Right.
it's not like I was being belligerent or
Yeah.
anything. I was just
You mean belligerent?
yeah.
You said, do you know what you just said?
No.
I don't even remember.
He said belligerent.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You weren't being belligerent,
No.
but you were being belligerent.
No, I wasn't being either of those.
Whatever the other
Bro, I don't
one
even
is.
think belligerent is a word, dude.
It may not be.
Hey,
All right.
we're
Cool.
making up words here.
Yeah,
on the
I
word.
I can tell,
Do
Susan.
you know what the name of this podcast is?
The word. We're making words.
Fresh facts, bro. Fresh
Yeah,
facts.
bro.
All right.
Facts.
So let's keep going with this game. I looked up a couple questions, so I'm just gonna fire some stuff on, and if you get it, you get it. Okay.
Okay.
Never have I ever shoplifted.
I guess I have. I don't know. I forgot like candy in my pocket.
I'm not gonna count
when
candy.
I was
No.
when I was like really little, and I just forgot. To
I'm
put
not
it
counting
up.
I
candy.
don't think I have.
No.
That's the only thing I ever have is like I forgot there's candy in my pocket.
I have a friend who used to shoplift underwear.
That's crazy.
You have the same friend, I think. I think you know who it is. They
Okay.
they would go into like Dick's Sporting Goods. They'd like get like 10 like Under Armour like spandex and stuff. They'd go into the dressing room, put like all 5 of them on,
All 5 of
put their
them
pants on, and then just walk out with them.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Funny. Okay. Never have I ever hitchhiked.
Hitchhiked.
Yep.
No, but I actually want to.
You're gonna get killed.
No, dude, I want to. I want to go to like.
Oh, you want to hitchhike, but you won't go skydiving.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Never have I ever been arrested.
Nope.
Almost.
I mean, I have for a video.
That doesn't count. Never have I ever been surfing.
I've been skimboarding.
I've been surfing.
It's relatively close.
Dude, surfing is so hard. It is extremely hard. So is snowboarding, though, and I know you're pretty good at snowboarding, but
And wakeboarding.
yeah.
I've done everything except like the actual surfboarding. I've done skimboarding.
Let's go, Sean.
Wakeboarding's easier than surfing. Though.
Yes, wakeboard. Because I go wakeboarding with friends in the summer up north. Surfing good at wakeboarding. Still have not gotten surfing down. I'm close, but I haven't gotten it down.
So
Have you done
surfed.
skimboarding?
So you have surfed.
I mean, technically no, because I haven't gotten it down. So
Well,
But
neither
that
have
doesn't
I.
matter if you've tried. Then you just
Tried
fucked
to get out of that.
yourself. But does skimboarding count? I mean, not.
what does that mean?
'Cause-
Does that mean you're surfing? You're surfing naked?
Is where like when the waves roll over and then there's a long. That's when you like throw your board down and you jump on it
okay.
and
No.
you kind of do the tricks
not
off
counting
the
that.
smaller waves.
Never have I ever been electrocuted.
What does that even mean? Well, like
Electrocuted.
you're talking like I can rub the carpet for 5 minutes.
No,
and
like
shock you.
like you grab like an electric fence or
I
something
think it
like
might
that. I don't
change us up.
know. Well, I got option number 2 for you boys if you want another one. Probably a little bit worse than this.
I don't think I have. I don't
See,
remember at least.
if we want to count it, I electrocute myself damn near every single day when I charge my phone. Because that's how I check the charge. So like, I always lick this, like that, and it
Why?
shocks me a little bit. That's how you know it works. That's how you know there's a charge going through it, so
Can't
it'll
you
work.
just plug it into your phone?
Yeah, and just see if it turns on. That's
Well, like,
what I'm thinking.
No,
Like,
okay,
just
because
turn-
like, have you ever plugged it in and like sometimes it just doesn't charge and you're like you don't know why, and then sometimes people wonder like, well, is it the phone or is it the cord, right? This is how you always know. You feel like a little tingling sensation, like it doesn't hurt, but you feel it. Okay, there's a charge going through it.
I don't think
It
I've ever
works.
questioned if it's my phone. I think I've always been like, it's
It's the
automatically the cord.
See,
And so
it
then
works.
I'll like flip it and plug it in. Then I'll like make sure.
Right.
Yeah, I've never
So-
done that. I think you're the only one, bud.
No, I think this instance it's like, have you touched an electric fence? or
Yeah,
something?
or something like that. No, I haven't. Okay, never have I ever gotten stitches. I've never gotten stitches.
I have.
I don't think I have. I have not.
I technically have
On what?
in my mouth. When I got braces done, they had to pull them up so that I got
I'm not going to
surgery.
count that. That's stupid.
Other than that,
Never have.
Hey.
Never have I ever gone vegan.
Brett, if anyone here, it would have been Bryce. 100%.
Never have I ever shot a gun. I've never shot a gun.
I have. I can't remember what type of
I
gun.
went hunting.
Now that doesn't mean I'm against guns. Not saying I'm pro gun or anti gun. I've just never shot a gun. That's a discussion for another day.
I definitely have more than once.
Ooh, never have I ever dined and dashed.
I have not done that. I feel too bad, dude. Like,
Yeah,
Totally.
I just cannot do
I
it.
feel too bad too.
Like, even if everyone left me, I would probably honestly pay it. Just because, like, I couldn't do it.
Never have I ever jumped from a roof.
I haven't.
I have. Oh boy,
I've been on a roof plenty of times.
I've jumped from a roof.
To what? Just ground?
A pool and the ground. Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Hey, if you know how to barrel roll, you can jump from anything.
Parkour.
Parkour. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Never have I ever been caught cheating on a test.
I don't think so either.
My friend got caught cheating on his midterm in college, bro. And him and the guy they were cheating on, they failed it.
I bet,
Bro,
dude.
the thing is,
They're ruthless.
he wasn't even trying to cheat. This is hilarious. So my buddy was, so I was sitting there, my buddy was sitting there, and then his other buddy was sitting here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were all taking our midterm. This is like an English test, English midterm, and the buddy right here, you know, doesn't pay attention to class, talks all the time, you know, he's lazy, right? Work. He doesn't work. We're taking our test and he's just sitting there like, we're going through this passage where like, it shows us a paragraph of like a book, because we had to read like a lot of books.
Right.
And through that paragraph, you have to guess what book is it, name of the author, what character said it, and like something else, which was like super, super hard because like none of us read all the books, bro. I don't read. I hate reading. So like we were all struggling on it. This guy, being the dumbass that he is, looks over to my friend and he goes, hey, like which book is this one? My friend, being the bigger dumbass that he is, instead of just telling him, takes his pencil so that he doesn't like be loud and get heard talking. He reaches over and writes it on his tests.
Wow.
Bro, we're sitting second row in the class. There's nobody first row. She sees it. She sees it. She lets them finish up their test, and then afterwards collects it, fails them both. Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
Idiots, bro.
idiots.
Yeah.
So he literally just like reached over.
Bro, he literally reached over. He's like,
That's wild.
tried to tell him what
During a midterm?
during the freaking test. I didn't know about this because like I was focused on my test, but like he told me I think like a week later when she notified like campus and stuff, and they both had to appear, you know, in front of like the board for their consequences because she reported them and stuff.
Right.
I don't know what happened to the first guy, but my buddy, he like just came clean. He's like, I wasn't thinking, I didn't mean to cheat, like I I'll admit it, I'll accept responsibility, and they're like, all right, we'll let you off with a warning. I don't know what happened to the other guy, but yeah.
It's unfortunate.
I was like, dang, dude. Okay. But I've never been caught cheating. I've tried to cheat. Bro, I felt so stupid. I've like spent nights studying for tests, and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna figure this shit out. I write them on my leg, or I've written them like on my arm, and I've wore like a long sleeve to class. And I'm like, all right, and literally I don't write a whole lot. I write acronyms so I remember, right? Because all I need is leather. And then come the test, I don't even use it. Like I forget that it's there. I remember it. I remember the acronym. And then after the test, like hours later, I'll be like showering. I'll be changing for practice. I'll be like, oh, damn, like I could have cheated and I didn't. And I feel so stupid. I'm like, dang.
The only thing I've ever done is just like I'll like peek over. Like I'll do like stretch, yeah, okay. But I can never see what they write.
That's funny.
I don't know. I just can't read other people's shit.
The best one I've seen is just like having a water bottle and like taking the, just the paper that's on it.
Yeah.
And like unfolding it, writing all your answers, and then
Bro, that's so extra, dude.
It's so extra.
It's so extra.
Smart.
I guess.
So smart. Because you can see it just like without being unwrapped, just like the turn of your water bottle.
Never have I ever stolen something from a restaurant.
No.
I stole a whole ass plate.
From where?
Bob Evans.
Bob Evans, why?
Why?
Because someone dared me to do it.
Okay.
We were taking like I think it was like a scrambler or skillet to go, and my friend.
You took the pan? Does it come in a pan?
They brought it to us in like a whole like a flattish bowl that all goes in, and it just perfectly fit into a to-go box. So my friend was like, "You won't take it," and I was with his parents because we were going to a soccer tournament. She's like, "You won't." He's like, "You won't take it." I was like, "Bro, bet." So I put it fit in perfectly, closed the to-go box, we walked out.
Oh, that's too easy, son.
Yeah.
The best thing I can think of, which I haven't done it, but people that I was with did it, is at Steak and Shake, the seasoned fries.
I've taken like 3 of those.
Yeah. But that's a major cop right there. That's.
Never have I ever been trapped in an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so.
Never have I ever taken part in a talent show.
I was going to say, you better not skip that.
Dang, dude. But guess what?
I don't think I...
Champion.
You winning that?
Yeah. Bro, that literally that was 5 years ago yesterday.
I was going to say a few days ago.
Because I put on my story a little like clip of it. Mm-hmm. I watched the video and I could hear you, bro, that's so badass. Because you were right next to, I think it was Isaiah videotaping.
That's wild. I don't remember that at all.
I do, because you and Simeon were getting ready. Like, you guys were practicing in the bathroom, right?
What? It was just me.
I know, but I thought Simeon had something to do with it, too.
I don't think so, because he was in college. That was our senior year.
It must have been a different one.
Never have I ever fallen in love at first sight.
No.
Do you guys believe in that?
I do.
I thought I did, but I didn't.
I do, for sure.
You do?
Oh, yeah. Hands down. I've fallen in love quite a few times.
First sight. You know, like,
so, like
tits and boobs don't count.
No,
or tits
like,
and,
are you
tits and
talking
ass
about,
don't.
like, in person or just, like...
Yes, in person. Like
you both fall in love at the same time, right?
Oh, no. I was thinking just, like, you see someone, you'd be like, bro, that's the girl I want to marry one day.
Like, marry or just, like
well, if you love her, obviously you want to spend the rest of your life with her. You can't love someone and...
This is a whole topic right here.
Yeah.
It's for another episode, but
it is.
If you have fallen in love at first sight?
I don't know. Like, I think I have.
It's taken me a few days, but I don't know if like first sight. Like I've seen, like for instance, my fiance. I've seen her the first time I seen her. I was like, wow, like I want to get with this girl. Like
yeah, but you knew her for years.
I know, and that's the time that I was like that. And so, but then like we separated and like just everyday stuff, and so I don't know. It's weird.
It's a hard topic.
It's a hard
answer.
topic.
Like you don't know.
That's for another day. That's for our relationship episode. Sure. Yeah. Never have I ever accidentally sent someone to the hospital.
I don't think so. I've been accidentally sent to that.
So have I.
Kinda.
Never have I ever dyed my hair a crazy color.
Nope.
I've bleached mine for swimming. Does that count?
That does. Kinda, yeah.
I tried turning my mustache pink.
What?
Yeah. Me and Taylor did it one night, but it didn't turn out. It just wiped off.
Well, does that count?
I mean, it's hair.
I mean, he
it's hair.
attempted,
It's hair. He tried to.
failed.
Never have I ever dyed my hair a crazy color. It was pink for a while, right? And then it wiped away.
It wasn't at all.
I guess you applied the dye to it,
Yes.
so you dyed it.
I
mean, alright.
can't argue, son.
Never have I ever been to a country in Asia.
Well, none's been out of the country except for me and you.
Bahama Mama.
Yes, sir. Bahamas are beautiful, dude. Love it.
These are all kind of bad. If you see one, go ahead and say it.
So, kind of on the topic of tropical, do you guys have a spot for your honeymoon?
Oh, for sure.
You do?
We're going to Cabo.
Cabo, right. Isn't that over by California?
It's in Baja, California.
Okay.
So it's at the very tip. The very tip, just
Like at the top or the bottom?
at the bottom. So go to California, go to Baja, California, and just go straight to the bottom. That's where we're going. I can't wait.
I've heard that place is beautiful.
We're going in September. So this means that
I feel like we're about to all drink.
I hope so.
He got excited.
Never have I ever had a crush on a friend's parent.
Funny. I'm trying to think if I ever have.
Whew. Sorry, Jenny.
What's the next one?
Never have I ever looked through someone else's phone without their permission.
That's bogus.
I've never done that. I've had that done to me. That's another story.
I've done that, yeah.
But never have I ever had a physical fight with my best friend. Pour me up. Because I have.
Physical?
Yeah.
Who's that? I feel like this is a story.
7th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the friend?
I don't know if I can say names. I don't know if I should say names.
Okay, just
But,
Okay, what happened?
so we were in homeroom.
good
Okay.
old homeroom.
Yeah, we were in homeroom, right? And we were all just chilling there, just talking. And this guy had an older brother. And I was calling him his older brother's name, right? This is a friend. He's a friend of mine, so we were making fun of each other. He didn't like it, though. And in hindsight, I should have stopped, but I didn't. Naive little dumbass angel didn't stop. So, kept calling him his brother's name. And he's like, okay, so I'm just going to pretend his brother's name is Jerry. It's not. But I'm just going to say Jerry, right? So I just kept calling him Jerry. His name's Roy. Okay? The friend's name is Roy.
Good one.
Yeah.
Jerry and Roy.
Yeah. Hey, so the friend's name is Roy. His brother's name is Jerry, right? So I was like, all right, Jerry. And Roy's like, no, that's not my name. Stop calling me that. I'm like, all right, Jerry, whatever you say. And he's like, no, seriously, dude, stop it. I don't like that. I'm like, okay, Jerry. And I just kept calling him Jerry. And he's like, bro, you better stop it. He was getting heated. I could tell he was getting heated. But, we were all laughing, Right. And, I didn't think about it at the time. Because, 7th grade, you're not going to think, oh, this is actually pissing someone off, right? You're just dumb. I was just dumb. So I was like, all right, Jerry, yeah, whatever. And he, started kind of tearing up a little bit. And he's like, bro, literally, stop calling me that. He's like, I'm not Jerry. Stop calling me Jerry. And I was like, all right, Jerry. And we all, kept laughing about it. And I'm standing up towards the back of the room, and he's in the middle of the room, but on the same row of desks. And he's like, "Stop calling me Jerry." I'm like, "Whatever you say, Jerry." And so he goes, and he comes at me, right? And so he comes at me, and I see him coming at me. I'm like, "Oh, he's not gonna do anything, right?" He runs up to me, boom, gut punch, right? I don't know why I didn't feel it. I don't know why, but like I literally did not feel any pain when he punched. And I'm not saying I'm like tough. I'm not saying I'm like, oh, I got rock hard. I don't know why, but I just didn't feel it. And I'm not saying he didn't punch hard. He did. Like it looked like a hard swing, but I just didn't feel a gut punch. But he punched me, and then he like tucked his head down and tried to like basically tackle me. And so I'm not going down. So he lifted one of my legs up, tucked his head down right here, lifted my leg up, and tried to basically, do like a one-legged takedown.
Okay.
I didn't go down. Like, I just hopped on my foot, and I hopped backwards as he was pushing me, and he pushed me back against the wall, and he had me there. And I'm just like, his head's down here, so like I hold his head. No, I hold it with my left arm because I'm left-handed. And I'm holding his head right here, and I'm looking at the teacher.
Who was the teacher?
She was the math teacher, but I can't remember her name. She was some weird teacher, but it wasn't. Huh?
Was she short?
She was short-ish, I guess. She was like our height. Wasn't Mrs. House. Wasn't.
That's who.
Yeah, it wasn't Mrs. House. She was 8th grade math. This was 7th grade math, but I can't remember her name.
Okay.
But she was up at the front of the class talking to some students on the other side of the classroom, and I'm looking at her to be like, you don't see this? Because like I wasn't a fighter. I was a pussy. I don't fight people. Like I just never been in a fight. I didn't know what to do if I was ever in one. So I was holding his head right here, and he was like trying to tackle me, and I don't think he realized we're up against the wall. I'm not going down anymore. Why are you pushing? But I'm looking at the teacher. I'm like, are you not going to stop this? Like I'm just sitting here holding his head. Like you're not going to stop this? She's not even looking over. So I'm like, and like there's like 5, 6 like kids like sitting around us, just like watching this fight about to happen. I'm like looking like this isn't like you're not going to stop. And I was like, all right, fuck it. So like I grabbed my right hand. Boom, start like wailing on his back, and I'm just wailing, and that's it. And then the teacher like finally decides to look over, and she's like, hey, you guys stop it right now. And so like I push Roy off, and like Roy steps back, and he just like stares at me like like he's heated. And I'm just like, bro, like what are you doing? He sits down, so I sit down, and then she pulls him out in the hall. He doesn't come back. She pulls me out in the hall, and I tell her what happened. Like, I was calling him Jerry, and he didn't like it, and I kept calling him Jerry. And then she's like, all right, well, go talk to principal, blah blah blah. And so I was like, all right. So I went talked to him. We both got OSS for 3 days or ISS for 3 days, and then that was it. But I'm not gonna say I won the fight because it was just like that, but like it was that quick, and I think it happened within like 10-15 seconds.
Yeah.
But I was just like, dang. But like, now that I look back, I'm like, I shouldn't have called him Jerry so much. Obviously he didn't like it, and I just kept calling him that. But
right.
Yeah, it's something we look back at now, and we think is funny. But like right then and there, dude, like that was me like bullying him, and like I felt bad about it. Like when I look back at it now, I'm like, bro, that was a dick move. Like I shouldn't have been calling him that. That was terrible,
right.
And stuff. But like, it's cool now because like I'm in his wedding. He's getting married, and I'm in his wedding. I'm one of the groomsmen. So like,
that's awesome.
It's cool. Like we're still really cool friends. We look back and like, hey, remember that time we like fought? And we like laugh about it. But like, wild. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Roy.
I feel like I know who. I could guess who it is.
Pretty sure you know who it is. I think I tried to give it away with Roy. Let's see. Never have I ever taken food out of a trash can and eaten it.
Ugh.
Sousa. Never have I ever cried/flirted my way out of a ticket.
I've only gotten a ticket and it went one way.
I've gotten out of a ticket, but I've never cried or flirted.
Here's a ticket. Over. I have twice, I believe.
Never have I ever set my or someone else's hair on fire on purpose. That's wild. Never have I ever been in an embarrassing video that was uploaded to YouTube.
This is about to be one.
Hello, embarrassed, son. Or me, I don't know.
Never have I ever worked with someone I hated with the burning fire of 1,000 suns.
No.
Nah.
I worked at a pizzeria with someone I hated.
Bro, I was just thinking about that.
I'm not gonna say who.
Those were the best times.
Oh, was it the owners? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
I never even thought about that.
Ooh.
Maybe.
What did you hate at that pizzeria?
Not gonna tell you.
We all worked at that same pizzeria. So.
It was G.
Gee.
Remember G?
Gee.
You remember G?
I'm sure I do.
Bro, G was the coolest person ever. She was so cool. You remember G?
Gee. Nah.
Nah.
But all right, that's all I have. I've been through that page. The rest of them were pretty dumb. Oh,
you know what?
Okay.
You know what else we could talk about real fast?
What?
The moves on NFL.
I don't think we could talk about that anymore, bro. We're about out of time.
What the?
So what's the plan? I think we're trying to do one video a week.
Yes. So right now our plan is to try and make one video a week, every week, for the first season, right? And then try and keep that going consistently. So try and check back real quick. We're trying to upload content as much as possible through TikTok, through Instagram, I think through Twitter too. If you guys have any questions, you want to talk to us, please tweet at us. What's the Twitter handle?
It's like the word.
Yeah, very nice, dude. Very nice, bro. Twitter, the Word Podcast Official. So tweet us at the Word Podcast Official if you want to talk to us, if you have any questions. But yeah, until next week, or until the next time we get this episode done, the second episode going. I hope you enjoyed this time. I hope you got to know us a little bit, and I hope that you stick with us on this adventure as we continue to basically commentate on what the lives of the human being race is going on right now, right? So, until next time, guys.
That's the word.
We're signing off, and that's the word for today, folks. Check backs next time.
This guy's wild out here.